Okay, this is Miki and this is Haruka, and they were in senior high school when the big earthquake hit. Haruka was first year senior high, and Miki was second year junior high, and not junior high, senior high. Both were in senior high, and in Japan, senior high is the same as grade 10 to 12 in Canada. So yeah, so she would have been grade 10, she would have been grade 11. And the school year in Japan is April to March, so it was right near the end of the school year. So, who wants to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
I don't know. So when the earthquake happened, I was in school and I was in class and it was really a big earthquake, and of course all the students were was very surprised, and one of my friends cried, but because there are so many people around us and teachers were with us too, so I was not so frightened. But we couldn't go home early, and we were gathered into one place, like
Gymnasium?
And we were waiting to for getting a transportation service or something to go home, and it was, I think, around 10 o'clock when we got home. But after that, and when I came home, I found out that all the we couldn't get the water and all the lights were out. And also the trains were stopped, and yeah.
So you were on city water then, ne?
So
yeah, I was on well water, so I had water.
I see.
But I didn't know that there was some power that was out in Ushiku, because I had power the whole time. And you live very close.
Yeah.
So maybe just a few blocks makes a difference.
Probably. Yeah.
So you had a bus that took you from your school home,
yes.
You said?
Yes.
Okay.
School bus.
Yeah. Was it a private school?
Private school.
Okay. Because public schools don't usually have school buses here. Okay.
But I think that's all.
But you were okay. And so what was your life like around that time after the earthquake?
Like 2 days after?
Like during the time after that,
No.
with all the aftershocks and other things. Did you notice much, or were you focused on other things?
I was because I was in second grade of high school. I had to prepare for the entrance exam for college, but
there would be 1 year later, ne?
Yes, but I also I was watching the TV and to get some information about the devastated area, because my father's home is in Miyagi, which is in Toho.
Yeah,
Toho
so
area.
his hometown.
Yeah.
So he lives here, but his family, relatives, and that
Yeah.
live in Tohoku.
Yeah, and one of the relatives' house was
Demolished, destroyed, washed away?
Yeah, washed away. Yeah, so and so we had to get such kind of information. So
Mm-hmm. But your relatives were okay?
yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
That must have been a relief for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's my
Yeah.
story.
How about you?
Okay, so when earthquake happened, I was also in the class, and the earthquake was like around 240 or 242
Mm-hmm.
p.m. So after the earthquake, our whole high school students went out to the ground and waited for like 3 hours to get some information. And some of the families took the student by car, but my mom didn't
Have a car? Or she couldn't come?
I say couldn't come. So with my friends, I walked to our house by 2 hours. So like it was
Because your high school was in a different town than the one you live in.
yeah, so it's kind of far away. So like it was around 8 p.m. So like when I got home, there were many all my families are there, and we watched the TV. And after the next day, in the morning, our family watched the TV, and some earthquake, disaster was happening,
Yeah.
and we all surprised.
Yeah. So, what was I going to say? So, did you know about the tsunami the day it happened, or did you find out the next
I
day?
did next day. I didn't
Yeah.
know about the
Yeah. So, what were your feelings when the earthquake happened?
I couldn't believe like in my country it doesn't like whole like houses are like
Destroyed?
destroyed
Yeah.
in Tohoku, but not my town. So
Yeah.
I feel like I feel so sorry, but actually I didn't get any higai
Damage.
damage in
Yeah.
my house. So I don't know like how to do that, what to do for them.
Yeah. And so you did have water and electricity when you got home?
No lights, no water. I remember that the lights, the candle was we used
Okay.
candle for the light.
Okay, I wonder why I had electricity the whole time. Okashi.
Maybe you're lucky.
Yeah.
Maybe it depended on the house or which neighborhood or something.
And no water.
Yeah. I lived in a place that had well water, so I still had water.
My neighbor had a
Well.
water, so we got water from them.
Yeah, I wound up taking water to other people in the neighborhood too. So even though my well water was not very good, it was better than no water in that situation, and I thought maybe God gave me something that would be useful for the situation.
Yeah. And we tried to save our gasoline for cars, so we actually didn't use the car. At least like for shopping and for food.
Yeah. Did you get around by bicycle and by foot mostly? Yeah. Well, when you were at school and had to go home from school, did you have your bike? Did you have to walk your bike home, or did you go by foot?
On that day I went to school by train, but so I couldn't use it.
Okay, so your bike was at home. Okay, because sometimes you went by bike, did you?
Always I used my bicycle, but I
That
don't know
day,
what day.
you went
I
by
don't know what
train.
I did.
Yeah, so that must have been crazy. And yeah, how did you feel about the aftershocks afterwards?
Like a few years later. Right
Well,
now, or
during the few months after the earthquake, or did you not pay much attention and move on with life?
I did pay attention. Like, I pray for them. Oh no, yeah. And I don't know, but before I believe in God, and I didn't know God on that day, I mean in 2011. So I really don't know what to do, and I didn't know how to pray and rely on God. So Yeah, I think I was confused.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm. How about you? How did you feel about the aftershocks afterwards? You had a different experience because you had a Christian family.
Yeah, although I was already Christian at the time, I was afraid of the aftershocks, and because the aftershocks could be very big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was also I felt fear about the tsunami also because Ibaraki is
along the coast.
Yeah.
And so it's like, how far would it come?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for us that we're kind of far inland.
Yeah.
That, I guess along the coast of Ibaraki is a bit different.
Yeah, but I think I prayed a lot. Yeah, and also not only for ourselves but also the people in the devastated areas. Yeah, and my relatives.
Yeah, people in the devastated areas had it pretty bad. Yeah. So okay. Anything else? Did anything fall down in your houses while you were out during the earthquake? Bookshelf fell over? So did the whole shelf fall over or just books fell down? Yeah, so bookshelf stayed up but the books fell down. How about your place?
My mom told me that she when the earthquake happened she tried
to hold the
hold
shelves
the shelf
against the wall, or
against the wall. So I think some
and she's not so big either.
but at first she tried to do that, but she gave up. She
went under a table or because it lasted a long time.
So like stopper, shelf stopper is very, I think, important to keep.
I went between my couch and the low table, that my kotatsu table, and crouched there because there was nothing to fall on me. And even if the light somehow fell off the ceiling, at least it would land on the table and not on me. Because you remember how my apartment used to be. So, although it was different then. Yeah, I had rearranged my apartment by the time you came the first time. But yeah. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's probably it. Unless you have anything else to add about your experience with the quake or people after.
I think I did.
That's it. Arigato.